What is up, you guys? It's your boy Captain Jack. Welcome back to the channel. Now we're gonna do a local trip today, and we're gonna be doing some deep wreck diving. Again, hoping for some pelagics. I'm gonna take you guys deep down with me. You can see if you can hold your breath, practice those statics, and also, real quick before I forget, this episode is brought to you by KalKal boots. I'm wearing them right now. These things are like those kind of boat deck shoes, and one thing I really like about them is this neoprene, so they slip on and off really well, and that thing is placed perfectly, because normal boots, you know how you have to really struggle to put them on. These things, they literally slip on and off, and it's kind of cool out today, so these things are perfect. If you want to check these things out, link will be in the description below. And but yeah, we got a good crew with us. I'll see everybody out on the boat, introduce everyone, and yeah, excited to get out there on the water. It's been blowing the past couple days, so finally got some good weather. We're hoping that the fish will be around. You just catching fish? All right, so we're going out. We got my dad here running the boat. We got Spencer and his beautiful tender.
Show him those boxers.
Let's see these boxers. Look at these.
I thought it was Mr. Yankee.
Christmas spirit. Christmas spirit we got going on. This is my sister Paige.
Sister Paige.
Sister Paige. She escaped the little demon child today.
I did.
So did Scott. Scott, you escaped the demon children today.
I have an angel child.
Yeah, demon
My child
children.
is an angel as well.
They're all angels, sent from heaven to bless us. Scott, what are we going for today?
Wahoo whiffs. We're gonna take 40 to 50 foot shots on wahoos and maybe poke them, maybe not. Probably not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna straight whiff.
Making friends with the locals.
Let's get out of here.
I don't know what he's doing. We gotta go.
He's getting the bait report.
You want to yell at Dad?
Huh? Are we ready?
Dad, is he really trying to catch bait? God dang it! What is he doing?
Like,
this is what happens when you give my dad a cast net. He just he turns into some kind of, or he thinks he turns into some kind of fisherman.
He just drags it down the dock.
He's just dragging it down the metal dock,
Putting holes in it.
scaring all the fish away. All right, we're gonna get fired up, and we are gonna head offshore, taking you guys with me. Do not go anywhere. Oh, while I'm here, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Share the videos, and I'll see you guys out there. You guys, so these things happen. One of our engines, the shaft, the bearing isn't working, or it's spinning. So the lower unit's shot on one of the engines, but we have two engines, so we're gonna try to at least stay kind of nearby. Hope for something. We're gonna stay in like a 1 mile radius just at the inlet, so if we run into any issues, we can turn around. That's what happens when Spencer bought a used lower unit, and we blew the older lower unit from our last trip. If you haven't seen that trip, it was a Bahamas trip. That's when we blew our lower unit. Not good. So yeah, boats are expensive, and when they work, it's awesome. When they don't, it sucks. So we kind of have to alter our plans, but you know, still getting out there. All right, so we're going to wreck, and check out this system I got. See more maps. Look at there's our boat, and there's where we're going. And that Seymour map shows all the contour along South Florida, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Yeah, just do a little research on that. Depending on where you are, they have chips for different areas, and you can buy a unit and a chip, and this thing just suctions on here, and yeah, I just have it run into an outlet, cigarette outlet, connected straight to the battery, so got full power. So yeah, we're gonna check it out, see what's on the wreck. All right, you guys, we got really good news. I don't know what you want me to start with. Forgot my mask at home, so I have no GoPro mount, so I'm gonna just rock the GoPro stick. Maybe get some third person. Also, Viz is total dog water, and what else? Scott's not even suited up. That's a bad sign. Scott's usually the first one in the water.
Yeah. That's how you know it's not good.
We have no bait. Scott's trying to get tight using a freaking Carolina rig worm. He's hoping to bring home dinner.
Vertical worming.
Vertical worming.
See how fucking bad everything is.
Spencer's pissed off because he has to fix a lower unit.
Again. Should have known this.
Hey, it's a good thing you did all that work.
These millennials, they don't want to work for nothing.
I can fix it again.
I tell you.
All right, well, we're gonna make the best of probably the worst situation possible. It's blowing out of the north, so it's pumping into the Gulf Stream, so it's sloppy out here. It's everything we ordered.
This guy's gonna hop in here and gonna shoot a nice wahoo. Scott's gonna be sorry he didn't get the
I know.
water.
I'm gonna
Get your shit on
I'm gonna
and get in
gear
the
up
water.
so damn quick.
Gear up now.
All right.
Rock up.
All right, all right.
Paige, are you happy you came out here?
I'm pumped. This is great.
I'm psyched.
They're gonna-
I'm psyched.
They're gonna man the water. Spencer's gonna give me a viz check. Spencer, what's the viz like?
They're already geared up, so I figured they'll get in and tell me how it is. And then if they say, hey, it's clear, I'll get in.
The viz is not good. Look, like Scott wants a viz report, but I'm giving it to him with my mouth right now. It's not good.
It's not good.
Okay.
Get in the water. Like, I don't need to get in the water and tell you it's bad.
Should we just go in now?
No. Hey, what about that bad viz that one day? That you shot the wahoo after work?
It's crystal clear.
No, it was dirty. No, this was before. Like dirty, like maybe 15 foot, and Spencer shot a wahoo. I missed a wahoo. Yeah.
Good work.
Friday.
That's not lucky. That's not lucky. We're good.
You're due for
All right, Spencer's going in. I'm going in. Let's see what this murky water looks like. Dude, Scott is getting motivated right now. You can take a bite out of it.
Do you eat the casing?
No.
It's paper.
Damn.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
So that's summer sausage. We made it with the buck that I shot. If you haven't seen that video, it's pretty epic. Probably my best hunting video ever.
Seems like you're stalling. You should be getting in the water.
What do you think? Yeah, it's cold. Sensors in there, no gun.
Did he take a gun?
No.
Now he's definitely gonna see.
Sensors in there, no gun. Just diving on the flashers. Watch him come up and yell. Give me a gun! Give me a gun! Give me a gun! They're all who come here.
Where's the
What do you
wreck?
think? What do you think? What do you
Oh,
think?
it's really good.
Salty.
We're sitting
Pretty salty.
We're barely moving.
Let me get a bite. Let me get motivated.
It's not that salty.
I haven't even tried it yet.
See?
It's
Not terrible.
That's a good. That's a good report.
All right. All right, let's go.
Okay,
Let's
go.
go, Paige. I'm sick of
Let me
this.
try that.
Spencer, I got one for you, and then one for you, and 3 for me. Oh God. Paige, is this the drift? Your mask leaks. Oh, you already got one. This mask leaks
Where?
through my mustache.
I don't have one, so it doesn't leak.
Do you have that problem with your mustache?
Welcome to the voiceovers, everyone. Now this is going to be a little bit different because the fact that I normally have a GoPro on my mask, but I'm going to be carrying you guys around on this GoPro stick this whole time. So now you see those sardines? We didn't want to deal with chum or at least a lot of it because we know there could be some sharks around, so we decided to just each hop in with a couple of sardines. But that's not the only thing we're doing. We have a flasher system, and you'll see that in a second, but you see the way I am just working it with my hand, just nice and easy, and I'm causing the shiner or the mirrors on the flashers to do a little bit of shimmering. And then also another thing I'm doing whenever we're diving this stuff, I am slapping the water, and that usually attracts some of the pelagic fish. It even attracts sharks sometimes because they think something's flopping at the surface, bait is popping, and then they'll come up to take a look at what it is. It did not take long. You'll be able to see these flashers at work, and that mix along with the sardines and the slapping, it really brought in the bull sharks really fast. I make a drop here. I have the GoPro stick and my mask. You see the bull sharks buzzing the flashers, and you'll see this little flasher setup. It's just a bunch of mirrors. Now I make a drop, and I go down to the flashers are at about 30 feet. So I head down, and I'm really looking through this cloud and this, mass of sharks to try to see if any of them have cobia with them. And one of them does. You'll see this one just beyond that one to the left, right? I think it just passed. There was a little cobia, not big enough to shoot. But we do get into a little bit of things on this trip, but definitely not on this first wreck dive. And the visibility really doesn't help our cause on this one.
All right, so that was kind of a bust out deep. We're gonna do some shallower stuff though. We're gonna try to, well, I did see a cobia, so we saw a cobia. I don't know if you got it on the GoPro. Sucks having to hold it with the and hold my gun at the same time. But I'm gonna try to get some footage of the guys shooting some fish off the bait rocks here. And yeah, we don't really know. Like we're just hitting up some. I'll show you exactly what we're doing. So we're right here, and we're gonna go here. All right. So it's just some rubble, some reef structure, and any kind of structure is good structure. And I think it's like 60, 70 feet around that range. So fingers crossed. See you guys in the water.
I get in the water and make a quick drop, like you saw on that radar or the sonar. We're going down, got some reef structure, and I shoot a rainbow runner. This thing is great to see me, but my GoPro died like right now.
All right, you guys, I feel really bad. The camera cut off right whenever I was shooting that rainbow runner, but I landed a good shot, but unfortunately the freaking shaft bounced out. So I think the flopper closed, but we're gonna hit up a new spot. We're gonna hit up some rock piles, and we'll see what we get into. Like I said, GoPro is shot. This is horrible. But yeah, we're gonna get in these rock piles and hopefully we get something.
Now that rainbow runner, when he came off, he absolutely, I think a bull shark was chasing him around and it went crazy on the fish. And it kind of brought me back and reminded me of a time when I was in the Bahamas, and I wanted to share that footage with you guys. Since I didn't have the GoPro on my head on this trip, I decided to do a little bit of flashback, and you guys can watch some Bahama pole spear action. And this is a crazy dive, and you'll see how the sharks actually come after the fish and don't really pay me much attention. But this is an area over in the Bahamas. We're using pole spear only, so no guns. I have this spear. We started chumming, and with chum in the Bahamas, you know that the sharks will come around. But also snapper, cuberas, grouper, they all come around too. But you just have to spear really smart and just know that the sharks have a chance to turn on your fish. I suggest to not let the fish run, but also do some really good buddy diving, which you'll see here. This mutton comes in, gives me the shot. Shot him right through the skull, so I know I can really horse him up. I don't let go of my pole spear. I try to pull him up as fast as I can away from the sharks, and you'll see this guy take a couple swipes. And you see he's not really after me, he's more so after my fish. And when you see a buddy shoot a fish, make sure, and you have your spear unloaded, make sure you make it drop really fast to help fend off the sharks, just like Spencer did here.
Yeah, boy. Good shit. Look at all that blood in the water. See all the blood in the water? Oh yeah, nice. That's a good size.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
That's the shit!
Oh, we got him.
Yeah, we got him.
You got it? Nice! Where's the camera?
I got it. Oh,
Alright!
Who's got it?
He shot the other next to you.
I was going to shoot yours, and I'm like, eh.
I literally said that's probably what happened. I said I bet you someone was going to do a backup shot, realized the shot was good, and just decided to shoot another one.
After you're trying to eat your little
Oh,
snapper.
they're chasing my snapper?
You're trying to eat it. I was like, let it go, dude. I'm about to eat it.
Let him eat it. Let him eat it. Use
I
it
don't
for
think I
bait.
can lift this.
Decent mangrove, dude.
So we got into him. Check it out. Well, we got blood.
So we made
But my dad caught hook and line to mangrove, and then it pulled up these two AJs. And that's whenever Spencer shot one, and then as Spencer was like fighting his up, Scott went down to put a backup shot, and sure enough, Scott ended up popping another Amberjack. So since I don't have any underwater footage of shooting these AJs, I'll roll out some footage of us shooting AJs over in the Bahamas and giving a heck of a fight. So check this stuff out.
Here we go with another flashback, but right before we get into the Amberjacks, I make a drop, and this is the Bahamas trip. I'm using my Hawaiian sling, so this is great. You're gonna get a chance to see two different types of spears used. So you saw this pole spear in the Bahamas. Now this is the Hawaiian sling in the Bahamas. But it's kind of unusual because so you see the sharks. Obviously there's sharks around, but I basically told myself I'm not going to take a shot unless a fish gives me a really good shot. And you'll see on this is probably one of my favorite hogfish spearing videos I've ever done. And you'll see why. I make a drop. This place is full of life. And I'm just sitting at the bottom. I think I did a little grunting. I did a little scratching, hoping that something would come in. And sure enough, a nice hogfish does. And they're very curious fish, especially over here in the Bahamas. You'll see this guy come right in. I draw before he gets there in case he turns. And just take a look at this. That's exactly what you want to have happen every time. And now, I shot, even if the shark was nearby, there was zero struggle. So I was able to grab the fish. No sharks were interested at all. So that's a good difference you can tell between the two. And I'm just pointing out some more hogfish for my buddy to go shoot. But I love giving you the two different types of spearing where sharks come in and then sharks don't, but we're in roughly the same area whenever I hop back down and give this fish to the boat, and then I hop back in and get an AJ with this sling.
Some good hogs. That was bigger than this one.
Now, a lot of you ask what that sling is that I use. It's a homemade sling. I'm used to shooting the old wooden dowel free shaft slings, and I wanted to kind of modify it and put a reel on it. And you'll see it in action right here. Obviously, that hogfish didn't go very far. He didn't string out line. But we knew there were big amberjacks in the area, and I mean, realistically, I could be using a pole spear. That's what my buddies are using. But I make a drop. Want to use this Hawaiian sling. I want to put it to action and see how it does with the reel, especially getting a big fish. I dropped the flasher. This was my little throw flasher, and I go ahead, draw the sling, making a good shot right through the gill plate. And what's great about this is that the fish is kind of free swimming, and I can go retrieve my flasher just like that. And now I turn around, got the fish kind of coasting away on the reel, just waiting for that backup shot. And I think that was Drake or Joey, I couldn't tell, but they landed a nice backup shot. Yeah, that was Drake. He landed a nice backup shot on that AJ. And now all I need to do is horse him up to the surface. I don't need to worry about the spear pulling out, especially since we got a good, like, 2 really good shots in him. Oh, actually, Drake speared, the slip tip didn't engage and it fell out. So that's why Joey went down. He saw that it pulled out. I didn't realize it at that point. He realized it pulled out, went down and put up another backup shot in the fish. And if you get a chance to try to stone him on that second backup shot, try to do it. But if not, at least you know it's a good shot and the fish is not going anywhere and we get this guy in the boat.
this spot is good, but it's really, it's kind of tough diving because the current's really ripping. So I got the Subnado. I'm rocking it, and hopefully I get something. I'm gonna see if this thing works in action, and I will run a video on a clip of me using this so you can kind of get an idea of how it works. So check this out.
This trip we are full of flashbacks. So on this drop, I have that scooter. You see it, you saw me showing it to you on the boat, but now you get to see it in full force action. And I use it on this trip that I'm going on currently, but unfortunately I didn't have me shooting fish on GoPro. But the best part about this scooter is that you're hands-free. So I cannot hands-free equalize, so I need to pinch my nose, and whenever I have my spear in my other hand, I don't have, I can't, I have to have my other hand pulling a trigger or something to use a scooter to get down. But with this one, it has, the accelerator is on a little ring key switch. So I'm holding my gun and accelerating with one hand, which frees up my other hand to equalize, and it gets me down to the bottom really fast. And it with no effort, so I don't kick at all, and I conserve that energy when I'm on the bottom. Now, how quickly I shot this fish, I am in absolutely no rush to get to the surface. While I'm down there, I'm slowly pulling this fish into me to make sure that barracuda doesn't get any ideas, and also if there's any sharks around, I want to make sure he's close to me so I can fend off any sharks or grab the fish, keep him from struggling, head up to the surface. But yeah, this thing was great, and it worked really well, especially when you're diving a specific wreck or rubble piles. It really helps you keep up with the spot with very little energy.
Not shoot him. I'm glad I did.
And if you have not seen that video, feel free, look back into my videos. There's a really good one of me using this thing the whole trip, a lot of good footage of it, and then also there's a link in the description that you guys can purchase these online. So not in this description, but the previous video. Go ahead and take a look at that if you happen to see it. And now you'll see how I brain, bleed, gut all in one swoop. And then now I just pull the guts out, and I'm telling you guys that it makes it easier cleaning when you're filleting, and it also saves ice, and it preserves the meat. It's a huge benefit to when you're spearfishing.
Spence, I was about to not shoot him, and then I was like, wait, I think he is big enough. I know, I almost didn't shoot him. I was sitting there staring at him for a while, and I was like, you know, I think he might be legal. The fish bag is right behind the cooler.
All right, you guys, we got in the boat, and last drop, I ended up getting a pretty decent fish for dinner. I don't know what he's doing. You got something? Oh, Dad's tight. Dad's tight.
I got him out of the rocks.
Oh, you got him out of the rocks.
Is that thing seasoned up? Oh no, you got it.
Get him.
Come on, don't let it dance down there and get eaten.
Yeah, don't let him get him. Oh
my God, don't fall.
The fucking gator cooler almost got your dad.
Shout out Gator Cooler.
Caught your dad.
Shout out. Get him, Dad.
What is it?
Look at this. Look at this step up I got.
A little strawberry.
Is it a strawberry? No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Season, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. What do you think? You want to tell me? You want to tell me what it is?
It's a speckle hind.
Yeah, it's a rock
Fucking
hind.
strawberry.
No, it's a rock hind.
You guys.
Are those legal?
Yeah, that's a rock hind, not a strawberry. What are you, some kind of noob?
Keep it. I dare you.
No, is it? Grouper's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that considered a grouper?
There's no season on them though.
Yeah.
No, they're grouper.
Yeah, they're a grouper.
It's in the grouper.
They're grouper.
The rock hind.
Send them back for the
They are.
AJs
Yeah,
to
but
tear them up.
there's a ton of groupers
AJ's gonna
out
tear them up on the way down.
there. Seasons on them.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, well, check this out. So this is what I got. Look at this. Yellow Jack, baby, AKA Butter Jack. I bled him, gutted him,
You're
all that
awesome.
stuff.
You're AKA Butterjack.
I'm a Butter Jack. But I at least got dinner, so I'm gonna go ahead and fillet this guy up. I'll show you how to fillet him. What did you just say?
You're a Butterjack.
Butter Jack?
Butthead Jack. All right, we're going.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna fillet that fish, and I'm gonna cook it up tonight. I'm gonna do something Probably, actually, you know what? I got some good, I just thought of it. I got something really good in store, so do not go anywhere. Yeah, dude.
All right, we're gone now.
Yeah, Doug got a kind of nice mang.
Nice man. Put in there with my nice boards.
Little boards. All right, we got a casualty at the dock.
Here, grab this part, I'm gonna grab the bird.
Yeah. Here, we'll help you.
Yeah.
Do his hand lining. Gets hooked up on it.
Yeah.
Hold it there.
Yeah.
Oh, careful. Yeah, it's a lure.
Okay.
You got his wing?
Yeah.
Here, where,
Right there. You gotta pull it up.
Yep.
Park fast. Boom.
Ay.
There's one in the back.
Ay. Okay.
See you, bud.
Yo sepo. Un paso le uncle. Okay.
Sure, no ticks on you.
Yeah, dude, lice.
Yeah, lice.
No lice. Oh, did our good deed for the day.
You're cutting him. Oh, it's filming me.
It's recording you. All right, I'm gonna show you real quick how to fillet this. And look at this knife, dude. Cutco turns into an extended blade. So I'll show you the whole purpose behind that. But you want a kind of a shorter blade. Feel where the head goes up and the meat kind of comes up here. Feel it right there. And I already gutted these, so you don't have to worry about getting in the gut cavity. Cut all the way down to the bone. And flip the knife. You go straight up the skin inside out, and then from there you go along the backbone.
The lighting's really bad. Can you put it out here?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. You see how it going up against the ribs, or the, yeah, I guess those are not ribs, but the, yeah, backbone. And then you felt myself, or you didn't feel it, but I felt myself go through the pin bones, and I try to stay out of the belly area. Even though we gutted them, I try to stay out of the belly. Then I basically do the same thing, but reverse, and that's what you get. All right, and then I'll do the same thing. Careful. All right, so then this is one whole fillet. That's what you want. And then I'll do the same thing from the other side, and then I'll have two of these left. But I'll go ahead and do this real quick while I can. And I'll extend the knife. You don't have to do this, but I just do it because it's cool. All right, so I have a nice fillet, so this thing bends, so it goes, so if it was short, it would kind of like create an angle, but now I can go flat. So kind of like this, I go at an angle, and these guys are really hard to make sure you're not getting the skin. And you don't saw back and forth, you kind of work your blade at a kind of like a seesaw pattern. That's really good. There's like a tiny bit of meat, but usually you see how thin this skin is. It's easy to let it mess up, but yeah, not bad. And then I'll go ahead and, there's like ribs, there's little bones all the way down. So I'll go ahead and see the bloodline. It would be a lot more if I didn't bleed it. And I angle it. I go right here.
Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
There you go, right there.
I'll go video it.
That's perfect. And then you have the bloodlines. You can use that for chum. And this is what you get. And I'll show you. And I'll show you what I do with that whenever I get home. Oh, we got manatees? Check this out. We got manatees.
3 of them, and there's a little baby in it.
Oh wow. Oh, they're just chilling.
There he is.
Those who.
There's the baby.
Oh, look at the baby. Oh wow, there's a few of them.
There's 3 of them.
Nice.
Look at all the barnacles.
Oh, it's always nice whenever you see manatees. That means the water isn't too polluted and too horrible, that they can actually live and survive. But I'm gonna knock off the other side of this fillet, and I'll see you guys back at home. All right, you guys, we're back at my house. I hope you enjoyed that day on the water. Here we go. All right, so this is something new that I've never done before. But I'm gonna cook all the fish because I'm freaking hungry. And your boy knows how to eat. And then also, all this I'm literally making up off the top of my head. Actually, let me go ahead and I'm gonna cook up some. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna cook up some Brussels sprouts to have as a side, but I'm gonna cook all the fish. And all I did was I got 5 tablespoons of butter, and it's going in the cast iron. And I'm making sure it gets really, really hot. I'm gonna season this fish, and I'm just gonna throw it in. And I might just use some Lowry's. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna do for the fish. I think that's enough seasoning, because I'm gonna let all the goodness that I'm cooking down, that's what I'm gonna have really give it all the flavor. So I'm just basically putting it in the pan. I'll put the skinnier pieces on the outside, thicker pieces in the middle. And stay tuned, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make sure it's like really, really simple, but also delicious. Then I'm gonna go ahead and season the other side. This Lowry's seasoned salt. I think you get it really anywhere. And then I got a lemon, and I got 1 full lemon, and I'm just gonna kind of put that with everything. I'm probably gonna pour like half of it, just to like let the lemon flavor cook into the fish. And then I have some coconut oil here that is, it kind of, I don't know how it like solidified, but I'm boiling the container here to kind of let it, hopefully, yeah, it's starting to more like liquefy. But this stuff is going. It's probably not gonna take it very long. I'm gonna chop up those Brussels sprouts, and I'll tend back to this fish in just a second. All right, once this stuff starts to kind of like cook almost all the way through, you can see how it's white around the edges. You do not want to overcook this yellow jack, because it cooks really fast, and it's really tender. And this is exactly, honestly, this is exactly what I want. I want it to be kind of crispy on the outsides. Yeah, it should turn out. And I want to make sure I get this butter all around. I don't want to burn it, but I think I am. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. If you're going to burn something, you need to, turn it down a little bit. Either way, I'm going to taste this. All right. It's a little burnt. I might redo some butter. I don't know, we'll see. I'm winging this. All right, you guys, you literally do not know how easy this was. So I went to the store and I got this Heart of Palms linguine pasta. It's really, really healthy. Only 4 carbs per serving. And this whole bowl is the serving. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to prep it, or prepare it by putting this fish literally on the pasta, like you're at some restaurant. Oh no, don't break. Oh, too late. Okay, it broke. And like I said, your boy can eat. I'm gonna eat this entire thing. Sorry, I don't even think I was filming anything. So, that was perfect. I love just going to put some in the bowl, and it just splatters all over the counter. All right, so this is what we got. Look how good that looks. And then I dumped the rest of, while this was sitting in here cooling, I took it off the thing, I poured around it some of the rest of the lemon juice. So I only did half, like while I was cooking, and then half afterwards. And so I'm gonna get this butter and lemon juice, I'll sift it around, and I'll just pour the deliciousness into the rest of the pasta, so that'll give it a little bit of flavor. And I don't want to go all the way down to the bottom, because it has some of the seasonings that kind of, cooked, aka burned at the bottom. I cooked it a little too high, but all in all, this meal from beginning to end, it took less than 15 minutes, and you get like a pasta, like a real fish pasta. I'm the worst when it comes to timing things out. So, yeah, I'm just gonna broil those on high. So my poor what is it called? Brussels sprouts aren't even ready yet. So I'm probably gonna eat those second just because I'm horrible at planning. This got done so fast. That was unreal. But I do have to try it because I almost forgot. I need you guys to see me try it. Tiva, do you want to try it? Here, I'll give you a piece. Tiva. You tell me if it's good, okay? No way. Tiva, sit pretty. Sit pretty. Bang, bang. You're dead now. Good girl. Good girl. Little amusement. All right, but I'm going to give this stuff a try. I'm gonna get everything in it, including the pasta. All right, I got a little bit of just enough of everything. Just enough of everything. That's prime time. Man. I could have gone cooking it a little less time and even probably a little slower, but like I said, I had it on high. I don't know why I always do that, but I guess you live and learn. Little tip, always cook your fish on a lower temperature than you think you should and take it off just a little bit before you think you should. And it'll sit there and rest and still cook through because it's such a delicate meat. But this is freaking delicious. I'm starving. I cannot wait to jump into this. I loved doing this little dive with you. It sucks. I need to have a checklist because that's really annoying that I freaking forgot my mask. And you guys weren't able to dive in the water, but I was able to get you guys other clips. If you kind of enjoy that stuff, me throwing random clips in there, let me know down in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It's free for you, and I give you guys videos every week, and seeing you guys like, watch, share, comment, all that stuff, it really motivates me. So like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for another adventure. Later.